Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
A three from Leonard. That one doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. He kicks to Powell. In the corner, George with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Zubac. Gobert. Pulls it in.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here is Edwards. The Clippers getting the bucket. That 3 off the mark. George against Anderson. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Wall against Russell. In the corner, Powell with it. Outside, Leonard. Outside, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside, Towns. Dishes it to Gobert. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good from Zubac.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Wall. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Outside, George. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Anderson finds Russell. Back to Anderson. Powell with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Right side, Russell. Back to Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
And here's Ball outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Now here's Anderson. No points in the game yet for him. And the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Outside, Wall. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No one near Wall as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter under. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's George in at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now, here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Towns wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome. But also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it. It's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Now, here is Russell. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Towns dishes to Anderson. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
George with the ball. 5 points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game. And here is Powell. Outside, Wall. The dish now to Leonard. Over in the corner, Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell, the pass to Wall. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
From deep, Wall. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Russell. Outside, Edwards. Towns in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And the rejection by Towns. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And so here are the Clippers.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Zubats with the screen for Wall. Los Angeles with another miss.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Russell dishes to Towns. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Towns for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And Wall kicks to Powell. His first shot coming late. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Russell passes to Anderson. To the middle. The turnaround. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Anderson against Wall. Here's George. Missed inside. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Russell against Wall. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Wall looking for an opening. Leonard with the screen on Russell. And here's Wall outside. And the Clippers miss again. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, Dave, thank you. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Taurean Prince is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Jackson down low. Now Kennard plays it up off the glass. Kennard's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Noel passes to Reid, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Jackson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
Reggie Jackson at the stripe.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Kicks it out to Prince. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to McDaniels. Here's Kennard for the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Batum with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris with the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jalen Noel. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Batum dishes to Jackson. Clock is at 3. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Jackson down low. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders. And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, G.A. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the three ball with such confidence. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Jackson passes to Covington. Outside for Jackson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Here's Noel. Kennard covering. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
On the drive, Covington is so explosive. Defense tries to keep up, but fouls him.
Robert Covington.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Covington with the bucket.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. And good that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A decisive finish for Reggie Jackson at the rim.
Timberwolves have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Jackson. Reed misses. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Covington with the bucket.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Here's McLaughlin. Down low. Kicks it out to Prince. Driving the lane. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Right side George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gobert with a screen for Russell. He feeds it to Gobert. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Anderson out to Russell. Left side, Towns. Powell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Outside, Towns. From deep three-point range. Leonard inside, defended by Towns. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now Leonard, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. That's a 2 from Powell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside Edwards. Kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Edwards against Powell. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the left wing. Wall against Towns. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this one's on the entire defense. Gotta stay awake when Leonard rolls off the pick.
So looking it over. Leonard with the steal. It's George on the wing. Here's Wall. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Minnesota again turning it over. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. From downtown, Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets the 3 fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for George.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Now, here is George. From deep. No good that time.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Brooks. Fires it. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Down low. He goes up, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Ball against Morant. Pass to Bain. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The three, George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. From downtown. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have called 1 of 4 to begin this one. George with it. Outside wall. Back to George. Let's go with a three. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Powell passes to George. Back to Powell. Here's George from about 16. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Brooks. Jams it in off the great move.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside wall. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson with it. Checked by Wall. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Zubac with the steal. Leonard passes to Zubac. Back to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kicks it to George. For three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
A fantastic three-point shooter. All George needs is a little airspace, and he's golden.
Moran against Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Pass to Bain. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Jackson. From deep, Morant. Leonard pulls down the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Powell for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Memphis trailing here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Moran against Wall. Pass to Zubats. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Morant. 3 seconds left. And it's laid in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter.
Fans, your Clippers,
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Powell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Back to Bain. Shoots over Powell. Memphis the rebound. And here's Brooks. Outside for Moran. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Grizzlies ball.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 23% so far. Wall on the take, and the big finish by Wall.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
Moran against Wall. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Adams inside. He's guarded by Zubats. Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him. Wall with the defensive effort. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks. Also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bain, the pass to Brooks. From deep, Morant. To the wing, right side. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Out to Leonard. There's the three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Morant. 1:56 left to play in the first half.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
Here's Wall. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Outside Wall. Fires for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Bain. Three-pointer. Leonard pulls down the board.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Wall. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. Nice shot by George.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Moran against Wall. Outside Bain. Over Powell. Bain, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. Powell outside. No good on the three. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Clippers ahead. Oh, all right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Grizzlies, 12.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Green. No good off the front rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Jackson against Jones. Jackson, the pass to Batum. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. He shoots. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting on Robert Covington.
Second team foul. At the line,
That free throw misses.
shooting 2.
Good on the second one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Up top, Jackson, defended by Jones. For 3, Covington. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson pass to Covington. Back to Jackson. Launches a three. He buries it from three. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Outside for Green. Back to Tillman. The crossover. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Los Angeles is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jones against Jackson. Out to Covington. Takes a 3. Jones grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Green. Tillman in the post. He's working on Morris. And the basket by Tillman.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Jackson against Jones. Jackson, the pass to Batum. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Batum shot is off. Memphis trailing here. Jones in the post. Defended by Kennard. Over to the left wing. Back to Tillman. Pass to Conchar. Shoots over Jackson. Conchar can't hit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Out to Covington. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Covington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morris passes to Jackson. For 3, Covington. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Blocking foul called on Robert Covington. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Conchar. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses.
3rd team foul.
Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. The shake. Crafty move. Back to Jones. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Out to Covington. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Morris against Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Tillman. The layup misses. Now Batum. Here's Covington. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, leading by 9. And we're just moments away from the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers in the lead. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Up top, Powell. Three-pointer. Here's Zubats. Out to Powell. Jacks up a three. George, right side. Pass to Leonard. The three is up. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
For a free throw. 3.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Morant against Wall. Powell outside. Back to Wall. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Memphis shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jackson can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Powell with it. Checked by Brooks. Powell finds Leonard. From deep three-point range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks left side. Pass to Morant. Oh, stuffing him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Outside Wall. From deep. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Pulls it from the corner. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. Adams, the pass to Morant. The 3 is up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, many of Adams' points are generated off putbacks, just like that one.
Wall against Morant. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats to stop the drought. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Zubats. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Brooks with it. Guarded now by George. Morant against George. And Morant gets double teamed. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. From deep Bain. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got 9 rebounds now. Leonard outside. Up to Powell. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. Back to Jackson, to the middle. And stolen by Leonard. Powell outside. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. Ball for three. And it's Bain with the rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always.
At the power forward position,
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
So free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
So he can't get either to fall.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Now here's Jackson. Here's the dish to Adams. Morant kicks to Adams. Baseline try, and it's Morant missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Edwards looking it over. There's the pass to Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Morant outside. Dishes to Adams. Back to Morant. There's the drive. In the corner, it's Bain. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Morant against Russell. And Morant throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Towns. Three-pointer stolen by Brooks. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Jackson. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Grant, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Morant against Russell. From about 19 feet. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, Towns. Feeds to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bane kicks to Morant. From past the arc. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Russell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Jackson against Towns. Adams down low. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Outside, Bane. He kicks it to Jackson. Over Edwards. Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Timberwolves trail. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Jackson against Towns. That one falls. Towns has got his first points in this one.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Left side, Adams. Bane against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Russell passes to Anderson. And the layup is good. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fan?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And a wide open look for Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To Gobert. Out to Edwards. And Anderson has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's Morant with the drive. To end the cold streak. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Russell against Morant. The feed to Gobert. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brooks kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Gobert. The shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Adams with it. He's picked up by Russell. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And it's Russell in the corner. He dishes it to Towns. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. The dish to Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now Morant. He's got 6 and finished off by Morant.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Jones. Got Naz Reid. McDaniels is out there with Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Green left side. 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's McLaughlin. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Inside. He nails it, and we're tied up.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
For Minnesota, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Timberwolves shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. The pass to Noel. Unloads. It's rebounded by Memphis. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They kick it out to Green. McDaniels defended. Back to Green. Reed with the block. Prince against Green. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Jones looking for an opening. Snatched away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Timberwolves leading by 3. To the wing right side. Noel. That one a little long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Good on the shot.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. They get the rebound. Got a piece of it. Green up on top. Guarded by Prince. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead for Minnesota. They've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Reed. Count the basket.
Not much resistance from the defense. An easy play that time for him.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions.
And we've reached the end of the third. Minnesota on top. They lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. On a platter.
Served him up. Hasty room service dime right there for him.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Edwards. The kick out to Anderson. Clock at 4. Pass to Towns. Tries from 16, and it's good. 2 points. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Bain, no good. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Jackson. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell passes to Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. On the wing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Dishes it to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Towns wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Adams, right side. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell finds Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Durant with a wide open look. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Russell looking it over. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. Another miss by Towns.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Towns. And there's the pass to Anderson. Over Brooks. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside Jackson. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Timberwolves.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And it's Towns missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Russell with the three. Again, Russell missing. And so Minnesota takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Got it.
He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Outside wall. Pass to Powell. Takes the three. He's off on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Russell to pass to Anderson. Towns with the ball. Anderson with a screen on Leonard. Back to Anderson. Over Leonard. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Wall on the attack. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Towns driving inside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. Anderson with a screen on Leonard. Oh, George with a steal. Wall on the attack. Pass to George. Out to Powell. Now Zubats. Oh, deflected. Edwards with it. Picked up by Powell. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive edge.
Now here's Leonard. Misses off the right iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Edwards against Wall. Pass to Towns. Here he goes. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Powell passes to Wall. And here's George. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
Anderson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Kicks it to George. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. The layup off target. Pass to Gobert. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Wall. Kicks it to George. 4-3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Powell against Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Wall. 1 second left. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Towns.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Outside Edwards. Stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. Second chance effort. George's shot is off. George has gone 1 of 5 from the field. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got 6.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. George against Anderson. Wall for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Russell with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Gobert. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back. Now, Norman Powell's settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. George finds Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
George against Anderson. Ball for 3. Here's Zubac. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
Wall drawing the double. George against Anderson. George with the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Powell. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package. Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Ball for 3. Towns against Leonard. Out to Powell from outside the arc. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Towns down low. He's He's guarded by Zubats. Anderson for three. Tries again, and it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action. Up 10. Thanks, Allie. After
31, the Clippers, 21.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to McDaniels, beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now here's Batum. Now here's Kennard from the arc. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Outside McDaniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Covington. Pass to Batum. 6 to shoot. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Prince. McDaniels inside, working on Covington. McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers trail. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And Kennard's such a tremendous shooter. You know, he led the league in 21-22 from distance.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Down low, Prince. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Jackson outside. Batum outside. Fires the 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Batum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. A minute 53 left in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. To the middle. And stolen by Covington. Jackson finds Kennard. Batum against Reed. Morris passes to Kennard. Batum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels passes to Reed. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. Batum with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Morris. Up top, Jackson. No one near him. Again, the Clippers score.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's McLaughlin looking for his first basket, still in this one. Prince down low, guarded by Morris. A slam dunk by Reed.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Jackson down low. Here's Batum. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Batum's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Noel. Now Reed. Puts it up from 12. Ooh, nice D from Kennard.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Tie game in Minnesota. And when... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. It's George on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, Los Angeles shooting a fantastic 57%. Leonard outside. Back to Wall. Puts it up. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Russell. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert, no good. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Out to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Anderson pulls it down. That's tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Russell to pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 7 assists in the game.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
It's George on the wing. The shot comes out. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Anderson passes to Gobert. Ball against Russell. Here's Gobert. Towns has got room. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now. Powell finds Leonard. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at 1 more. That one on Anderson.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot. And 1.
And Leonard no good on that one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Outside Wall. Leonard outside. Back to Wall. Pass to Zubats. It's Powell on the wing. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Edwards on the wing. Powell covers. Oh, a dunk and a foul! And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Now Wall. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
As even a temperament as you'll ever find, Leonard is usually nails at the line, especially at the end of games.
It's both from the stripe.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Anderson. Six on the shot clock. Gobert with it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Leonard with a screen on Anderson. George passes to Leonard to the right side. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Zubac passes to George. To take the lead. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Towns. Yes!
Oh, wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Here's Edwards. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
George for 3. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They
Well.
You're right. And they play well. David, thanks. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the Clippers starting five. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. Off target from the baseline. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Wall looking it over. Outside for George. Back to Wall. He can't hit that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant outside. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs. And last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman Powell to get with his man and contest shots? That's good.
Latrey. It's hauled in by Adams. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Powell with the steal. Outside, George. It's Powell on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Morant against Wall. And a wide open look for Bain. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The kick out to Wall. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Adams dishes to Jackson. Back to Adams. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Over to the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Paul George with the steal. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Summer of 2014 doors. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
George looking around. Leonard with the screen on Brooks. George passes to Leonard. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. We've got 1:18 left in the first. Morant drives in. Can't cash in from close range. The Clippers trail. Here's Wall. And it's Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out to Brooks. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Morant. From the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. It's stolen by Adams. Back to Brooks. Morant against Wall. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson down low. Out to Morant. Over Wall. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Zubats. Now Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. George. And George with the stuff.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
Morant, that's for 2. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low score.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here is Wall. Following the basket by John Morant. George finds Leonard. George against Brooks. Leonard with no one around. That ball was nice feed that time from George.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Morant outside. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. On deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant drives in. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Powell, the pass to Zubats. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. It's Brooks on the wing, defended by George. Ball against Morant. Out to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Powell, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson down low. Powell's there. Jackson misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Leonard gets it to go. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Wall, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to George. The kick out to Wall. Misses off the right iron. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. Brooks with no one around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 5.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Bain for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell kicks to Wall. Back to Powell. Wall against Bain. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Jackson passes to Adams. Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. Fires it up. And another miss by Memphis. And Adams sends it back.
This guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
The Clippers, 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. Conchar can't get it to go. So it's the Clippers now. That's a 2 from Kennard. The wing jumper off target.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Conchar. They kick it out to Green. Off target from 3-point range. Kennard up top. Outside Jackson. Outside for Batum. Pass to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Kennard shot it. Off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Doors with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out with injury. Luke Kennard had to take on a larger role in 21-22.
He did, Kevin, and that was a theme that was consistent across the board for the Clippers. But certainly where Kennard was concerned, they relied on his scoring. And even though he was seeing more defensive pressure, this guy finished with one of the highest three-point percentages in the league.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Jackson dishes to Morris. Outside Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, you you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jones looking for an opening. This is it to Concho. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Such a wide-open look. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
You can't allow Nicholas Batum a free look from 3. This guy is a knockdown shooter.
It's stolen by Morris. Jackson with it. Now Green defending. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Morris kicks to Kennard. Jackson has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones drives in. Here's Tillman. Kicks it out to Jones. Off the run. And another miss by Memphis.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Good D by Covington. Los Angeles leading by 15. Kennard on the wing. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Tillman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Memphis, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. There's Jackson with the 3. Outside for Batum. Launches a 3. And they get it back. From deep 3-point range, Jackson misses. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Drives to the hoop. They kick it out to Green. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jackson passes to Batum. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Batum. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Batum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Jackson. Batum inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Green taking his time here. The pass to Concho. Right side, Jones. Concho, good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead. They're up by 10. And we're coming back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jackson down low. He's covered by Leonard. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Again, Memphis. And here are the Clippers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wall against Morant. And Wall kicks to George. Four on the shot clock. Powell for three. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Leonard, the pass to Wall. Back to Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Wall finds Leonard. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Morant with the steal.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Jackson passes to Morant. Now the Clippers moving it up. Oh, Leonard in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brooks with it. Leonard picks him up. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Bain against Powell. Outside, Wall. With the drive. George up top. Back to Wall. Puts the move on. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Grizzlies trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Brooks against George. To end the drought. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Morant against Wall. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 3. Inside. This one for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Los Angeles leading by 5. Powell with it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Wall kicks to Powell. Jackson against Leonard. And the rejection by Jackson. Offensive rebound. Zubac. Powell finds Wall. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
It's Morant in the corner. Looking to get it going. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac the pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Memphis the other way now.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
A 3 from Leonard. And they'll get another chance. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Twelve seconds left in the fourth. Leonard the pass to George. And that's going to be a travel. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Powell with the steal. So the Clippers with the win. A narrow win under David, thank you is home.
Here. Welcome, everybody. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Towns a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. They get it back. Gobert against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Adams.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Right wing. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Interesting that Adams got a little lane there, and he just took it. Good awareness.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Now here's Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks, right side, out to the right wing. The open shot, Morant. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Gobert against Adams. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant with the bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now Edwards. Brooks against Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. Inside. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 5.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Edwards against Bane. Towns has got room. And another basket for Minnesota.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Russell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Edwards. 56 seconds left in the first. Misses in close. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Gobert against Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Timeout called. Memphis. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. That'll count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter, and at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great work.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. 5 to shoot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 7 points.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Edwards pulls it in, and they get it back. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. And he drives in. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Grizzlies making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's Edwards with a drive. Outside for Russell. Back to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Towns for 3. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Bain, the pass to Moran. Back to Bain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
He's off on the first. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brooks comes in for Konchar. And it's Jones in for Moran. And the second free throw is good. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Russell finds Towns. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Back to Edwards. Over to the wing. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat, it was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Bain with it. Russell covering. Stolen by Russell.
Tyus Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw is good from Russell. Moran, he's checked in for Jones. A minute 29 left in the first half. Russell against Moran. Russell up top. Towns passes to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Moran. Banked it in off the glass. Moran's gotten 4 this quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
To the right side. Tipped. Bain with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Moran into the lane. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Here's Moran. 12 points for him. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
End zone.
The Timberwolves, 18. And put your hands together and get loud for the Xellark.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. A line change here for Memphis.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. Conchar pulls it in.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
McDaniels with some nice D. It's stolen away. On the wing, Conchar. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Tillman. Intercepted. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Jones in the post. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Green against McDaniels. And it's hammered home by Green.
You see the strength, the explosiveness of Danny Green. He's not just an outside shooter, folks.
Pass to Reed. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jones with the ball. Here's Tillman. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman. Shot clock at 6. Jones misses. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. On the wing, Noel for the lead. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Outside Jones. Pass to Green. Knocks it loose.
Memphis foul. Danny Green. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for
And the free throw, no good.
Shooting 1.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Prince. Offline with a 3. Memphis trailing here. Left side Jones. Pass to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jones. And another miss by Memphis.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Noel. And there's the drive. And stolen by Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's good from Jones. He's off on the second.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
To the inside. McDaniels, that's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And the Grizzlies shooting a low 29% since halftime. Right side Green. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Daniels. Soft touch off the glass. McDaniels gotten his second bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Jones drives in. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. He gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we're coming right back after. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got his first 2 points.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Outside for Moran. Jackson for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Anderson with a screen on Bain. Towns for 3. That shot no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant pass to Jackson and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Here's Russell. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the Grizzlies shooting just 42% so far in the game. It's tipped. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. Bain against Edwards. Over Bain. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Now here's Bain. To the left wing. Morant finds Adams. Double team on Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Towns to take the lead. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Payne against Edwards. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Looking to end the drought. Anderson pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
One thing Anderson does not lack is confidence. Big bucket.
Morant with it. Put down by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Outside Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. Dives for it. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Morant finds Payne. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
Desmond Bane is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Pass to Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Memphis on the. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Edwards, a pass to Towns. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Outside, Anderson. Inside, here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Russell. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops.